What's going on, guys? I wanted to do a dedicated video for y'all and show you the hub system that I'm using on my anechoic suppressor. This is the new Breek Lok 3QD hub. It uses Breek's mounting system, which is a tri-lug locking setup. This is one of their flash suppressors. There is another flash suppressor that they have that is a closed-in flash suppressor. I will be getting one of those very soon to put on another rifle to try out. But so far this one has been doing great. I have not had a chance to try it for actual flash reduction because I've been running the suppressor on it the whole time. So let's start with this and then we'll move to this. As you can see, it is a tri-lug mount. The lugs are not all symmetrical. It is a directional mount. The lugs are slightly different from each other, so the hub will only go on one way. You'll also notice from this flash suppressor that the slots in the tines are all three different lengths. That eliminates the classic tinging sound that you get with a lot of 3- and 4-prong suppressors. If you'll look at the inside of the flash suppressor, and I don't know how well that's showing in there, but there are cuts on the inside of the tines that, believe it or not, from what little I've seen, again, I have not done a lot of dedicated blow light shooting with it, but from what I've seen, does a really good job of helping to cool those gases off and mitigate your muzzle flash. The mount itself, the suppressor itself is simple, standard 1/2x28, easy to thread on, not a problem at all. When you get your wrench and everything that comes with the hub, one end's for the hub, the other end has got your cuts, and you can kind of see how it's not perfectly symmetrical, and that is what you use to mount the flash suppressor with on the gun. There it goes. See, it only going one way, and then you've got your two slots for your torque wrench in the middle. Makes it really easy to install and uninstall it. So that is the mounting system. Now the hub itself. So it is a titanium hub. It's the industry standard 1 3/8 by 24 thread pattern. You can disassemble this. If you push that to 10 in right there, you can take it apart. There's a spring in there, kind of a compression spring. Think of like, for those of you that aren't over familiar with different ones, think of the spring that holds on the delta ring on a standard AR handguard. Very similar type spring to that. You've got your 3-lug adapter on the end right there, and there is a mark on top. Again, I cannot tell in the sunlight, guys, how well this is showing up on camera, but there is a mark right there, I promise you, that shows you which way to orient it, and it goes where the longest slot is at, and it fits on like that, and then you have to give it just a little bit of a downward push. You see that little bit of spring pressure? When you put that little bit of spring pressure, then you can turn it and you'll hear it click, and at that point you just start ratcheting the suppressor. When it comes off, you'll notice the spring pressure, it'll pop up. See it pop loose? Easy peasy. Threads on normally. You don't want to ratchet it once you get it on there. What you have to do then is you use your suppressor wrench and then the hub wrench together and just lock them down. Now you've got your hub on. And for those of you that might be a little challenged, there's even arrows showing you which way to turn it. So all you do is line it up, give it a little downward push and turn. Now you're going to feel it hit that first stop. Then all you do is just ratchet until it's tight, and you can hear it. Once it's good and snug, you are on there. This is a very, very cool system for mounting a suppressor to me. It's super simple. It's so far been very reliable. Having looked at a number of other different mounting systems out there on the market, and previous experience mainly being with the older AAC 51 tooth setup, I'm gonna tell you, I hands down like this far, far better. Far, far better. In case I didn't mention it, it is an all titanium piece, so it does not add any significant weight to your suppressor, especially if you've got a nice titanium one like this anechoic. I mean, the two are just made for each other, guys. They really, really are. Doesn't add a whole lot of appreciable length over, say, a standard direct thread cap. Again, you'll get your wrench that comes with it, take it on and off. If for some reason you lose your wrench, there are flats around the rim right there, but it's kind of thin, so I mean, you could get another wrench some kind on there, but it really works better with the factory one. People back here bothering me. For disassembling purposes, there are flats back here. You could use that if you got it carbon locked on, but quite honestly, I don't see how you could get this carbon locked. That's one of the beautiful things of it. The way it's designed and works, the carbon just doesn't get back in there to cause any issues. It seals up really, really nicely, and when it ratchets loose, it just comes right off. So that is the Breek Lok 3QD system. You will see more on this because I want to get one of the other flash pressers that they have and put it on another rifle to try out. And there are also some other anechoic suppressors I plan on getting, and I'm probably going to stick with running the Breek setup across the board just because it's simple, it's lightweight, and it works. And quite honestly, I really, really like it. If you guys got any questions, let me know. I will try to answer them as best I can. Again, I will put a link to my blog site where I'll have links to all that stuff. That way I don't have to hassle with YouTube or whoever getting their knickers in a twist over evil suppressor parts. And if you follow that link to the blog will have all the links to go check out the Breek Lok system as well as the anechoic that I got it on. Most importantly, you got to get out and use this stuff, guys. So take care, stay safe, go practice and train. I'll see you later.